Hi everyone, it's Lawrence Payne here, Roman Mosaic Workshops, and going over the Learn Roman Mosaics booklet that I have for the kits. And today we're on to the section about the rules. Now, if you look at any Roman mosaic, you have different styles, you have figure work, you have patterns, um, different standards, a lot of combinations thing. One thing with Roman mosaics that they all have in common is they follow a set of rules. The mosaicists that created them follow the set of these rules, which governed in the way that they set the tesserae to varying standards. But these rules are in all of them. If you don't know them, you won't see them. If you do know them and any are missing, you will spot that. Now, these rules only apply to Roman mosaics. They don't apply to modern mosaics. You can use them. You can, but what they did was they created a specific artistic effect in them. So, if you look at a picture like this in every part of them, there are these rules. You will be able to see these rules in place, and somehow they managed to have every mosaicist across the Roman world utilize these rules, actually put them into the mosaics. And let me just change this one there. So I'll just change down and I will show you why we have that there. Yeah. No, technic gets me sometimes, it really does. So let's take that one off. Let's go to here. I will figure it out sometime. I will, honest. I'm getting a new camera tomorrow. Okay. Right, here we are. Okay. So let's get that large. And this is just a very sort of brief example, a drawing that I've done from Mosaic to illustrate it now. They have these rules because they don't want what we term as a point of focus. We want everything to flow in there, everything to occasionally it's referred to as andamento. There is this sort of different people have different interpretations, but these rules are there, and what they want is to avoid anything that draws in the eye. So if we look at this background, the background section of background mosaic here, now obviously you can see they're sort of fairly good, as in that they've got these lines. They're using irregular shaped tesserae, but as I'm sure you've spotted, the top right section there, you can see that they've just around here that they've split the line, that the line's been a little bit too wide for one line, so they've had to shoehorn in two lines. Now, what that does is create what we term as a point of focus. Now, this is a very basic example. Now, when you get this inconsistency, when you get this difference in the mosaic and the way the tesserae is set, your eye will be drawn to it at some point. Now, every time you walk into the room, your brain takes your eye to that point. That's it. That's what we term a point of focus. It just draws in the eye to the detriment to the rest of the mosaic. So you don't want that. You want the mosaic to be seen as a whole. It's not some huge fantastic artistic endeavor. They were still just flaws, but they didn't want anything that, say, would draw the eye to one single point. You might have a figure mosaic, which will be the center of the room, which will be your point of discussion or whatever. That's sort of framed piece. But for the rest of it, they wanted the lines to flow. They wanted everything to be in place and no one specific point to actually pull in your eye. And this is why they had these rules. So next ones, we're going to go through them, what they actually are and how to see them in the mosaics. So thanks very much, and I should be back on. It might be later today or tomorrow.